Received box 4/4 after a week and a half. Opened it 2 weeks later to find out that glass is broken. Update: SUNCROWN sent me an email about the broken glass and promised to send me replacement as soon as they have it in stock. Completed assembly in a few hours with one trip to Home Depot to get replacement screws, because one of the bolt sockets broke and I had to drill it through. Set looks good. I hope it withstand the weather and will not fall apart in a couple of years, but by the quality of material I do not think it will last long. Time will tell. What I did not like, is back pillows do not have anything to hold them in place. A small wind will make them fly from our deck. Update: after contacting seller about broken table glass, replacement was sent as the whole box number 4. Box arrived with good glass. I am satisfied with seller response and the way they handled situation. A couple of months passed, a few rains and set is looking good. Dries up very quickly. Kids love it and spend most of the time with neighbors playing table games on that set. I was worried about this set because it was so inexpensive, but it seems really well made. The cover looks good and fits perfectly. We changed the throw pillows, I prefer teal over reed. We also changed the glides to rubber, from Home Depot, as the ones that came with the sofa slid on our composite deck. This did take some effort to put together, but I did it in an afternoon without my husband. So anyone should be able to handle it. I read the previous reviews and decided to take my chances. The overall sentiment of the previous reviews led me to believe that this is a good product once the pains of assembly are overcome. I decided to order and here is my experience. Delivery: I did not have any issues with delivery. 5 or 6 large boxes arrived, all in good condition. See enclosed picture. They were not too large or excessively heavy, so carrying and moving the shipped boxes was not an issue. Unpacking: no issues unpacking. All items are situated in plastic bags and are labeled with letters, example A, B, C. Note that there are pieces that look identical that are labeled differently. What I recommend and what I did is to lay them all out on the floor, segregating them by individual piece in groups that look identical. Then within each of those groups separate parts by letter. This will make it easier for you while later assembling under the provided instructions. Instructions: I did not find the instructions to be difficult. Yes, they could have been a little clearer, but they are not bad. If you lay out your pieces in the above-mentioned organized manner, it will be easier. Whatever the instructions may not clearly relate to you, you can use common sense if you are organized with the part positioning and assembly. At some point it becomes a process of part elimination and is simply common sense. Assembly: okay, here is where most people have had issues and I for one have to agree based on my experience. The biggest issue for me was the fact that some of the pieces simply did not line up properly. Meaning the holes for the screws on one piece were off by about ½ an inch or 1 inch from another piece that you were supposed to connect it with. This is extremely frustrating because it's simply a manufacturing error. Click link in description for more reviews.